My name is Mansu, work at Impararia Solutions.
Emphasize more from S generative to CATIA the workflow.
Nice, right? But and
Right,
also
right.
remember that this is not only the result, it's all including the structures. So you can see. Hi, my name is Mansu, work at Impararia Solutions, located in Montreal, Canada. I work as a virtual automation architect for AEC industry. We help our client business integration by Dassault and solution for supporting design, engineering, and developing the applications. My role is to understand the design intent of the client and to capture it in the 3D template. I have 15 years of experience, includes design and engineering using surface and parametric modeling methodology with CATIA, and now the 3D experience platform. I would like to use the best applications for my design to go further. CATIA is an amazing tool. The ability of capturing knowledge and reusing them is very powerful. I can save time by eliminating repeatable work tasks and can work more creative one. It's essential in architecture challenge projects. I have a strong confidence with the ability of CATIA. CATIA brings more than 30 years of expertise. We all knew that many of the symbolic architecture challenges have been done by CATIA. I love to use engineering rules and capture. This application helps me out create a knowledge template by my own modeling process by the automations.
Hello everyone, this is Ke-Wei Chang. I am Senior Associate at Pelli Architects. Our firm is well known in designing the landmark buildings worldwide, including the tallest buildings in Tokyo, San Francisco, Madrid, Santiago, Chile, and Hong Kong Island. Also the world's tallest twin towers in Kuala Lumpur. My role is a project manager leading large-scale mixed-use development, especially with high-rise towers. I'm also the head of facade practice in digital transformation for the office and have implemented CATIA to help with several completed projects like a Sidra Medical and Research Center in Doha, Qatar, and the Salesforce Transit Center in San Francisco. We are currently working on a 320-meter double-curved office tower in Nanjing, China, and this is the key driver for me to seek talents like Mansu Kim to advance the conversations of automation in CATIA. Both Mansu and I love to share our conversations to help growing the CATIA 3D experience user base, especially in the architectural industry. The format of our recording is very casual since we make these from our personal time over the weekend, but the goal is to create the catalyst to have more conversations and lead to more collaborations of the true digital transformation by CATIA. We believe innovation is not repeating the 2D past on drawing sets, but embracing the 3D future in digital twins. Thank you.
Good. So our session maybe focus on more a little bit, design variations that deep look into the details. But maybe I think that it would be interesting what kind of object we are going to build. Maybe you might be interesting for facade of the building, or that because it just might be interesting more of the people.
The museum project you showed me earlier is also very interesting. I think architecture is is using more like Legos. Of course, not necessarily boxes, but more like parts to put them together in some kind of look. So even the Jean Nouveau Museum you just showed to me, I think that is a very even that is a very, but the approach, the idea is quite common to how people think about building today, meaning to put things together. Not necessary to be surfaces like the first Zaha project you showed to me, but that will be the main project type we have been working on. So put into the CATIA turn would more be the wireframe, design the massing wireframe, and then do the panels. But of course, there is an opportunity to do Jean Nouveau type of project by arrange the components.
Yeah, yeah. You will start from simple and going through. Your knowledge is getting high using geometry, so it will become a
Yes.
complex geometry you can achieve, I believe. So you see, but if we are not going to entire buildings project, like we are not going to build the beam and slab or those structured things or interiors door window, right? So maybe we're going to focus on facade, like panelizing or glazing, or maybe it would be good for designing some sculpture like lightning, cover, something like that. Maybe those stuff are maybe interesting for the people also, even engineers, because people always inspired
Yeah.
by designing stuff. If it's engineering stuff, maybe they might lose the interesting if it's not their own project, right? So designing that I think that is what I believe is the power of design. So some you can make people interesting some things how we develop the designs stuff things like that.
I'm saying maybe the practice can be some sort of pavilion, like a smaller building, even one-story building or two-story building with some sort of skylight canopy. So essentially, we turn the roof into some kind of. I'm saying the goal can be just a pavilion, a smaller building which have the facade, the panels, and which also have the canopy, the roof. That probably would be very useful for a lot of people to
Yeah,
really get
yeah.
interested.
Especially like a complex building project, like what I have done in Korea. The lastly is airport. That airport
Yes.
project that was covered, the loop become a facade. So it's connected, the loop
Yes.
facade. So it's complexity is there. So because, calculations and estimations, analysis are working differently, but actually they are connected. So, something like that. So it would be interesting stuff. Okay,
Right.
so
If I
let's.
may, what, yeah, Mansu, if you don't mind me to add one more note,
Yep.
I personally would recommend we try to emphasize more from S generative to CATIA, the workflow. There's a major reason that Grasshopper is very popular and the people really take advantage about
I
how
know.
convenient Grasshopper can manage the data.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I speaking about the Grasshopper, yeah, I once is wanted to use the Grasshopper before the CATIA launched the X generative design. So, but Grasshopper itself is a great program, but they also adding many people's adding additional sub additions. There's many things really can achieve in Grasshopper than X generative design. What we can do now. Yeah, but there's a benefit using CATIA, like a single source of truth. When you build some stuff in X generative design, and it will connect with detailed CATIA, heavy. You can connect everything. Like even near analysis, like analysis program we call like, for example, Abacus or simulations tools. So not like light design tools. It was each brand are heavy tools, but all those are really connect. You can bring it all together. So drawings and so design to all the details. So can carry on from the single source. So it would be interesting. A little bit maybe looks similar, but a little bit different. Usage. I think from the Linus Ceros Grasshopper. That Grasshopper is that mainly really focused on for the designer. Then the X generative designs just try to cover it all the all the how can I say the steps from design to details. So it will be interesting moment. So we will cover as well. I will learn if I face the difficulty. Also, it's a kind of a learning stuff for now. So by the idea from you, so I will try it how we can achieve, right? So not as something like
Right. Of course,
I can approach you.
I
We
will
can do
also
this.
like to learn with
Right.
you. Yes.
Yeah, so we
Yes.
need to take times how we can achieve that is that's goal and need to think one by one.
Right.
So okay, then let's little move on. I think it's already covered some stuff here.